Good. I'm going to try this again. Try to go live. Since I can't get on my Elgato Stream Deck, it will not allow me access to do a live video now for some strange unknown reason. Oh my gosh, this is literally for the birds. It really is. And you're thinking, oh my goodness, what are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? Why are you afraid of letting people know what's going on in the skies above and on the sun? Why are you afraid? Why are you so afraid? Why does fear drive you? That's what I've got to say to the darkness. Why are you letting this fear drive you? Hello. Yes, there are. Now I'm in my computer room. I see my last video was deleted from my YouTube channel. This is an inverted view of the UFO ships that came out of the coronal loops of the sun. And I'm sorry you're having to see this like this, but something is not allowing me to go live on my Stream Deck. So I've got to have some type of backup. And this is the hello and hola. This is my primitive backup right here. That's what you're looking at, a primitive backup. A cell phone. Yeah, well, you know, when you have a pure heart, that's when the darkness tries to get you. But you gotta battle. You gotta battle that darkness with the light that's in you. So yeah, I'm still here. That's what I've got to say. Oh, it buffers. Every time you say ships, it buffers. I'm not surprised one bit. I'm telling you, I'm not. But yeah, we've got these UFOs coming out of the coronal hole. You can see them somewhat right here. And I'm telling you right now, I apologize that you have to look at it this way. But this was a very impressive coronal hole that was in a database. And I just took the picture and I decided I wanted to invert it. Yeah, I have uploaded several pictures on my Facebook channel. I wanted to come on here and do the live video first, but it was not permitted. Okay, that's what I'd like to say. It wasn't permitted. We can see them better. Here's some on my laptop. You can see even my program right here has literally cut me off a half a screen. But we can see them in the inverted mode. You know that these are not space rocks. That's what they definitely are not. They're not no space rocks, no meteors or solar flares. No, these have a a formation to them. Okay, that's what they have, and yeah. That I just don't know what to think. I really don't. But that's all right. It's not going to stop me. And don't let it stop you too. I know that when the darkness comes against the light, it is a battle. Okay, it's a battle. So you better be prepared to fight that battle. So this is one of the images right here. And again, I apologize. You have to see this like this, but at least you're going to see it, even if it's me having to hold this cell phone. Okay, you're going to see it. Whoa! Yeah, let's look at this. So you can see them. They are literally, they're cascading down. And I do believe that these are the same ones that people capture flying all around the sun, in and out of the sun. All of this right here, all of it. I can't really zoom up. I don't want to get that screen in there, but yeah, you've got the gist of it. This is what's happening. They coming out of the coronal loops, and they have a formation to them. Yeah. Well, you know, some people will say that because they don't have an open mind, and one day they're not going to have a choice. Okay, because it's getting so close. There is an enormous push by the darkness to put out the light. And I have felt this coming for quite a while. I really have. And I don't like it, but there's nothing more we can do except battle this, do these battles in the spiritual realms. Yeah, you would say maybe 5D, 4D, 3.2D, all of it, yeah. So, yeah, hello, and hola, and Obama dia. Hello to everyone. I'm going to show you these, even if I have to come in here to my little office, and you have to look at it like this. You're going to see them, okay? The sun is indeed a portal. This should be enough evidence for some of those people. It really should be, but for some people, it's never enough evidence, and those people, you shouldn't waste your breath or your energy because it will drain you. Yeah, so let me flip this around right here. Yeah, I wanted to do a live stream with my my stream deck, but I can push that button and nothing's happening. Yeah. So yeah, that's what you're looking at. Fleets of UFOs just coming out of the coronal loops. So the coronal loops, the flares, the solar flares and all of that, that's, I think, when a whole bunch of them just press right on through that. They bust right through with the light, that just whoosh, and out they come in fleets, as you can tell. They come out in fleets right here. So there's thousands upon thousands of these, and this is an inverted mode. I was going to say an inverted mood. Yeah. Oh, I do keep the faith, and let me tell you this. Yeah, it happens like that. Gina does keep the faith. And I will continue to keep it. Let's see, we can come over here. I can zoom up better on this laptop. As long as I don't touch the screen, I can zoom up, okay? So I can't touch the screen and zoom it up like that, but I can certainly show you like this. I like my laptop screen because it's a lot better. Even though we got a slight bit of a glare, that's okay. You just bear with me. We'll see these fleets of UFOs coming out of these coronal loops. We will see them, and we have seen them. And this was from these images. I'm going to tell you where the images were taken from. Just one moment, please. The images came from the Transition Region and Coronal Explorer. Let's see, TRACE is a mission of the Stanford Lockheed Institute for Space Research, and it is part of NASA's Small Explorer program. So this is images from TRACE, okay? And the images can be used without restrictions in publications of any kind. I'll read it right here, right here. They can be used without restrictions in images in publications of any kind. So this is from Lockheed Martin. Yeah, so that's where I've got the image. I saw that big corona hole, and I thought, I'm going to look about that corona hole. Yeah. Where can you see it? You're in California. Well, I just showed you. You'll have to look up trace images. Yeah, because that's what it's called. TRACE is an acronym for Transition Region and Coronal Explorer. I don't know why they called it wherever. Yeah, so that's what it's from. Yeah, let's move on over here. That's where you can see it. Actually, honey, let me tell you something. If you've got the ability to do a screenshot on your computer, and if you got the ability to do an inverted image, I would advise you to see for yourself and invert these images of these coronal holes, these coronal loops, and any other images that are out there that are provided to the public for use. You do it yourself and see what you can find. That's what I would tell you. That's the best advice I can give you. I'm going to tell you how to get it. That's how you get it. Yeah, you're very, very welcome. This is Knowledge is Power. It really is. Knowledge is power. So the more we know, the better off we're going to be. Let me try to, I'm going to go to that next screenshot. And if you're looking here, I'm sorry, my Stream Deck is not letting me log on. Look at them. They came right out. These are the inverted images of the main image that was provided by Lockheed Martin Institute for Space Research. It's a NASA Small Program Explorer, and that's what you're looking at right here. They come out of the coronal loops. And no, I'm not an expert. I am not an expert. I'm not a scientist, any of that stuff right there. Oops, I switched over to that next screen. I switched over to that next screen, and you know what? I'm going to switch back to it because I can. I can switch back to it if I want. Yeah, I'm just sitting here trying to relax a little bit. It's just a little discombobulating. That doesn't not a good image right there, but yeah, we got them right there. Right there, you know what they kind of remind me of? Well, I'm not going to say it. Yeah, look at that. The inverted view, and we're going to slowly look across here, and I'm going to say, well, when I'm not allowed to do a live stream on my computer, this is my primitive mode now. Right there, look at that. It wasn't hidden through the inverted mode. It wasn't. And I got this program. It's called GIMP, and it has the ability to take your photos, and you can click on the inverted area, and click invert your photo, and it will invert it, and you will see what's there like that, okay? Yeah, you can see it. I'm going to flip that screen, and I really want to just like boom to this screen right here, but it's not going to let me go boing because it's going to make me go into a half a screen, and I don't want to do a half a screen because if I take my hand and I try to like boom, my screen's going to go in half. But this is a larger view of it right here. You can't see it as well because of it. It's only when you like zoom up that they would be able to come out. This is as far as I can like zoom up on these like this. But yeah, this is the whole inverted picture. Hello to everyone. Yeah. Yeah. Hello from Stuttgart, Germany. Hello. Yeah, and if you're wondering where these images came from, they came from the transition. Whoopsie, this is a little whatever. Transition region and Coronal Explorer, a product of Stanford Lockheed Institute of Space Research. It's a trace image. It's a database of images. It's got a big database, and I'd advise you to, if you want to find out more, go to that database, and you're going to find out things. Yeah, and I just stumbled upon it one night when I came home from work, and it was just a couple nights ago, so yeah. I'm supposed to be showing you all these images, and I'm getting a little bit distracted. That's okay. It really is. Let me see these right here. Hello. Yeah. So we've got these fleets of UFOs coming out of these coronal holes. You can see them down here. I could have zoomed up on this if I had my Stream Deck working, but you know, I can't really zoom up and do these pictures that good of a justice because we all know because, but that's the inverted image. Here's another inverted image and another one, but yeah, I just think they come right out of there. They come out of there, they come out up here. Yeah. They're just coming out all over the place, just loopity-loopity. That's what they're doing. So we've seen that one. So yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if this is like a big spacecraft too. And you know, those are the smaller ships. But yeah, this is what it looks like. See, this trace, it's a database. It's an album of images, and this is the image that I inverted. It was this one right here, coronal loop. So, you know, I could probably go and do this right here and find the ships on there. I could probably done this one right here and found the ships on there. Or even this one, because I see some here too. So, yeah, this right here looks like a big ship. Look at that. They're saying that's a coronal field. It probably isn't a coronal field. Yeah. So that's where the images came from. It was an album. I don't even know how I ended up on that album. I was just clicking through, and then it showed up. Where do you think these ships are? Let me see. These ships, who do you think they are? You're so intrigued. Well, I'm intrigued too. There's lots of theories out there. They say they belong to the galactics. They do. Yeah. And you know that little Superman thing, how it said justice, whatever, that council? That's supposed to be real. It really is. I heard someone say that's really real. A lot of these sci-fi things that deal with space, there's a whole lot of truth to it. That's what I heard. Yeah. Hello, Angela Marie. Yeah. Yeah. And if you're looking here, this is what happened. I wanted to go live on my stream deck and it wouldn't let me go live at all. So now this is my primitive mode. I had to show this on the flat screen like this. And it's, if you're a professional and if you're a perfectionist and you're watching me right now and you're saying that woman is just showing the screen, well, she gets some better equipment. I'm sorry, I got better equipment, but somebody don't want me to use it. Yeah, so if you don't like seeing the screen like that, you might want to move to a channel where you can see these types of images without having to hold the phone to the screen like that. Yeah. But yeah, this is the, so you can see, you know, I really wish, obviously, these are feared by the powers that be. These fleets of UFOs are feared by the powers that be, but, you know, they do put the information out there for the public to see. It's just you got to be able to find it. You've got to find these images. Hello from Scotland. Hello. Yeah. Yeah, you've got to be able to find it. It's out there in the strangest of places. Just start Googling and see what you can come up with. And you quite possibly will come up with images like this. Yeah, they do tell half-truths. And you know what? That's what my friend told me too. Her mother told her when she was small. Now she's older now. My friend told her that too. There's always like a half-truth in every truth. And I think that is true. You could probably say, well, Gina, there's a half-truth in what you're saying. Well, I'm telling you the whole truth. Right now, these images right here, I don't know who they're from. Excuse me, I don't know who they are, who they belong to. I really don't. But I know they're out there, and I know that we are not alone. That's what I do know. For better or worse, we're not alone. Let me flip this around right now. So yeah, this is a whole inverted image of this right here. History, that's right, history. Yeah, let's make something like that. I'm trying to, I guess I'm at the end of my images right there. I have to go backwards. So yeah, this is a trace. It's from the Trace album of pictures that they have captured. You just got to have a curious mind. You're very welcome, Tony. You just got to be curious. You got to want to find out and share what's out there with others. Hello, and yeah, I'm doing this from my screen right now, and that's okay because it's okay. That's right. It is okay. It is well with my soul. Yeah, so yeah. Well, this is somewhat fun for me, even though I have to hold my phone. It really is. All you can do is laugh it off. That's all you can do. Just laugh it off. Um, yeah, that's right. Um, let me just yeah. Perhaps one day, yeah, so see, it's images of the sun taken by the transition region in Coronal Explorer. So you have to ask yourself, why do they have a Coronal Explorer? Why do they want to have one? Why do they want to explore the coronal holes? That's what you've got to ask yourself. Why did you do something? Because you know there's something in them. So you want to keep tabs on what's coming through those. That's what I think. They want to keep tabs on what's coming through these coronal holes on the sun. That's why they got that explorer. Then how can there, and you must ask yourself, how can they zoom up so close without being burnt up? Yeah, that's what you got to ask yourself. How can you get so close like that? But you really, if you think about it, they have satellites up there in space and they can zoom up on us wherever we're at, around 6 or maybe even 3 inches from a person's face, way up there in space. So they can track us no matter where we're at. So it would, man, they can get some crystal clear images, but we're not getting them right here. We are not getting them right here, but that's where you can find some more images. The transition region coronal explorer trace images, and they may be used without restrictions. Well, thank you, Mary. Yeah, so I apologize again that you have to see this like this, but maybe it's less traumatic for some people. It may be, you know. Yeah. Just think if we could see the actual details of all of those ships, that would be pretty massive. Look at that. So this is what it looked like, and just like the sun is what I want to say. Just like the sun. Oh, guess what? Guess what I figured out that I just now can do? I can still zoom up on these pictures. I don't have to keep zooming up with my phone. So yes, 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 yes. Wow. Yeah. Yes, 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 yes. I can still zoom up and you can still see them. You can see them right there. They show up as white ships right here. So yeah, I can zoom up. So the white ones are the ones that you're seeing in the inverted mode. They're the ones that are black in the inverted mode. That's what you're seeing there. I got a little excited for a moment. I really did. I can zoom up. I'm sorry about that. Now this is better. Okay, so I can take this button right here, and I'm going to do this. I can take this button. Yeah. No, we don't have any privacy. I can take this button, and I can move this screen, and we can see them just like that. We can zoom up on them, even though I don't have my one thing. Yeah. I'm sorry, but this looks like it's a straight structure right there. It really does. Solid structures is what it looks like. And yeah, I am sorry I'm holding this phone, but yeah. It just came right out. Yeah, actually, I think more detail could be had from these photos right here. I really do believe that we could have even more detail than what we're seeing. Can you imagine? I couldn't tell you the year it was taken either. I really couldn't. Look at this. There's a square behind that. I couldn't tell you the year it was taken. All I know is I stumbled upon it, and this is in one of their photo albums, and they do not include any dates whatsoever in them at all. Yeah, if I could get this in a good position to hold it. And you know what? If the truth is to be known, this right here is a big, 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 massive mothership. That's what it probably is. It's, yeah. And it's one that is of the light. Yeah. The interdimensional beings that have to cross. Yeah, I know there's interdimensional beings that have to cross right here. You know, and there's just so many of them. And I can, I don't know where they're from. I really don't. All I know is we're not alone. And that this is the inverted images of that. A coronal loop. And look how they're gathered together. So I wonder if it's different factions and stuff. Let's zoom this back out. So yeah, I just figured out I can still zoom up on that. So that was good that I just figured that out. I figured out I can still zoom up. I don't have to use my finger to zoom up on that phone like that. And if you're watching this video, please give it a thumbs up, because it does help generate what we're seeing out there to a wider group of individuals who otherwise may not see it. If we give it a thumbs up, it does get the information out there more. Bonjour. Bonjour. So all is not lost, and those images came from this right here image, a massive coronal loop right here. We can see them. Look at that. Yeah, so they're gathered around whatever that is. They really are. And I'm hoping that this stuff right here is just part of the screen. I really do. That's what I hope. But we can see those in the white mode. They appear as white ships. But when they go into the, it's so bright. Yeah. Yeah, Angela Marie. Your statement, I know that you will be saved by the baptizing of the word. How do you know that I have not been baptized? I've been baptized. Got baptized when I was a teenager. And then as I become a young adult, I rededicated my life. And then I was immersed in the water again. Yeah. But yeah, let's just look at that and see that these appear like that without being inverted. But so many of them came out. This is the real image without it being inverted. And I know there's so much more to this image than what we see. There really is. Behind the scenes. Yeah. Like, looks like photons, like your orbs that you're getting. Could be, but we can see that there are massive amounts. Yeah, vacationers visiting us. Let me do this. Let me shrink this back down, just like this, so we can see that like it. Let's see this. Boom. That's the exact same image as this one that is inverted. So we go from this image right here, the original image, where all of these, let me zoom this up really fast into one quadrant, all these little ships are. They're not little, I promise you. All right, now let's think about this. If 1.3 million Earths can fit in the sun, These are probably as big as the Earth. So yeah, this is the same image right here. This is the original image, and this is the image in the inverted mode. And we can see that this is how they appear, just like this, in the inverted mode. So we've saw both of them. So I can do this without having to do my stream deck. I can still show, yeah, massively huge. Exactly. So yeah, that's what we got going on. Hello and hola to everyone. It's now, oh my goodness, it's now 1:53. I hope these aren't anything right here. I really do. I hope it's just like white stuff. But yeah. So let me just shrink this back down. So you can see that this is the inverted mode of this very picture right here. And with that, and with these UFOs that are coming through, don't know who they belong to. I'm going to be ending this video, is what I'm going to be doing. I've really got some things I need to get started on my day. I really do. But thank you all for watching this. And again, if you feel within your being to give it a thumbs up, please do so. But do it out of love for others in order to get this message out that we are not alone. We are not alone, okay? And there's thousands of ships out there. And it's not just one type of ship. I believe there's many, many more that are out there. You're very, very welcome. And I'm going to flip this around one more time, just give you a quick overview of this. We're going to look at it one more time. This whole entire screen in the inverted mode, so you can see what we're seeing all along. We just got these ships flying out the coronal loops. That was a big old thing for them to just, one big old burst, and then they came right through, is what they did. You're very welcome, and this video will be ending. I'm going to end this video right now.